Let's talk to Spendca.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
What's the point of this call?
I wanted to ask what your favorite soundtrack from movie or game is to listen to, just like,
That's a good question.
Well, wait, just like, you know what?
just to listen to,
Listen to.
like on your iPhone, not like,
Okay.
Yeah, so
it
not
goes
like-
with the movie.
I get you. Rocco, this is Rocco's like forte. I think you love soundtracks.
Yeah,
right?
I put soundtracks on all the time while I'm
Yeah.
working and stuff. Favorite soundtrack? If you're asking me the best movie soundtrack, the best movie soundtracks are The Empire Strikes Back and The Godfather Part 2.
Oh.
If you're asking my favorite, it's also those.
Oh.
Now, game soundtrack, we're going Phantasy Star Online.
I love that game. That is
Yeah.
such a good game.
The soundtrack, though, is like, I could put that in the background and have it on loop for 10 hours and I don't get sick of it.
For
I forget
me-
what the site is, but I downloaded a lot of remixes of it.
That's illegal. That's not good. So,
I hope it was iTunes.
yeah, I hope
No,
that
it-
site was apple.com.
Because right now they're
I'm
watching.
pretty sure it's a legal one.
Oh, good. It's a legal one. So there we go. For me, well, my favorite movie is Back to the Future. And that music
Yeah.
is awesome.
That's all on Apple Music. Because
Yeah?
people forget there's soundtracks on
Yes.
there too. Everything in iTunes is on there.
Right.
So I've been playing. They just recently put out a comprehensive. Because Back to the Future 1, they released shit for.
Yeah.
2 and 3 never had full soundtrack releases, and they did it fairly recently. And so I've been putting those on while I work and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're great. The unsung hero of those movies, just purely the music, is 3. Because you put it on,
yeah.
it's partially Western,
Yeah.
it's partially...
And they have that same like iconic theme, but it's like a Western
Yeah.
version of it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's great. Another movie soundtrack that I love, that I feel like it's no love, but it's John Williams at maybe his best. Not saying like he hasn't had better songs, because he definitely has. But Catch Me If You Can is one of the best soundtracks to a movie ever. So good.
Very underrated.
Way underrated. Check out that music. Check out that fucking music.
It's a more
Okay.
subtle soundtrack, but it's
Yes.
as good as anything else.
Yes, and it fits like the idea of like the 50s, 60s, 70s really well.
But it also fits the plot of the movie. If you
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to the notes, the whole movie is cat and mouse.
Right.
And the notes of the song, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun,
Oh, yeah, that song.
it's like a big note and a small note chasing
Right.
each other. It's like, how smart is
If you've never seen that movie, so that movie didn't get that big of a push, I didn't think. Do yourself a favor and watch that movie. It's one of my top 5 favorite movies, I think. I love that movie so fucking much. Catch Me If You Can, Steven Spielberg, John Williams, Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio. That's amazing.
I saw it when I was
Christopher
really
Walken?
young, and I really, really liked it, actually.
There
But
you
I
go.
don't remember anything about it.
Oh, really? Watch it again.
I can't think of how it goes right now, but something that was interesting, I watched a thing with John Williams. It might have been on the Blu-ray of The Force Awakens. Mm-hmm. I thought The Force Awakens, I mean, it's a John Williams soundtrack.
You know,
it's great.
Becca just got that Blu-ray. I haven't seen any of the behind the scenes yet, but there's the thing about
It's an hour documentary.
Oh, I should check that
Just
out.
watch that.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
should.
great. But anyway, John Williams talks about developing the score in it. And I mean, any John Williams score is good.
Yeah.
Force Awakens doesn't have that many, didn't have that many super memorable themes in it to me. There were a couple that I remembered, but there were some that I didn't really recall or whatever. It's not a knock against it. I just didn't remember. He talks about Kylo Ren's theme, and I have the soundtrack, and I remember thinking it was just kind of whatever. It didn't really strike me. I didn't remember it. And even right now, I guess I
can't
don't.
remember it, yeah.
It's interesting, though, him talking about it. He goes, yeah, I basically took the Imperial March, and I thought, what comes after this? And that's Kylo Ren's theme.
Huh.
Is what would follow the chorus of that, and I did that.
And
So it might not be as good as the Imperial March, but he isn't.
Makes
Kylo Ren
sense.
isn't. He's just something that tries to echo it.
you know what I could also see, though, is John Williams is smart enough to like build a character. And
Yeah.
so I feel like maybe he had undertones of a theme, but he's waiting for that character to become what he is going to become next.
Yeah.
And he's saving it.
Yeah.
And so when you go back and watch The Force Awakens, you'll see, oh my God, there's hints of what, let's say it's Imperial March, and it's not. There's hints of that in this movie. Like he knew
Yeah.
that it was going to be, but he wasn't, Kylo Ren wasn't that strong yet.
Yeah.
Hasn't progressed to this yet.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to Kylo Ren's theme now, you just picture those notes coming after the main Imperial March
And it makes sense.
things. It's like, oh yeah, that would be part of one. That would be one song.
Hey, John Williams is now doing Indiana Jones 5 and Steven Spielberg's other movie. What was it called? Ready
Player One.
Ready Player One.
He's doing that.
Hey, go forever, John Williams. Like, put your brain in a little thing and just keep going. Because, God, he's so fucking great.
Ready Player One was a book, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I hear mixed stuff about it.
Really?
I've heard the same thing.
I know a lot of older people that I know are like, yeah, that book's fucking awesome. And then people around my age are like, that book is so fucking annoying with its references.
Isn't it
to
about
shit.
like video games, but like you get the feeling the author didn't really get video games?
Well, I don't know. I haven't read it. I think it's someone inside a video game or something. I really don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was that.
Interesting. Well,
I don't know. We'll see. But it's Spielberg directing it. I'll give him the benefit of a doubt, you know?
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
he's all right.
He's earned some credit.
He's had a few good ones.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question. Thank you.
Wait, I need to tell you my favorite.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say Empire Strikes Back. I was listening to the Hoth
Copycat.
Battle theme, and I love that song.
Yeah.
And then for
thought you said Mark
games,
Hamill
the
theme.
Persona soundtrack.
The what soundtrack?
Persona.
Oh, I haven't heard it. I don't even know.
It's really good.
Shit.
I saw a band play songs from that live when I was in Japan.
Really? That's cool.
They were like da 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 da.
Oh, Re-Show to the Truth?
Da 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 da
Those
da.
Persona games is really good.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's the battle theme. Yeah.
I don't play them. I just like to hear my brother
I
play
never
them.
played them. That's where I would watch your brother play.
Yeah.
And that's where I heard them all.
Yeah.
Everyone I've had who's like played them just loves them. They've got really good characters, like really good music, and then RPG elements that like even people don't really like them that much. Like RPGs, like really like them.
There you
It's
go.
cool.
I'll check it out. You know, speaking of John Williams, the other day Sawyer was playing with her toys in the bath, and she had a shark, and she went do 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 do, and she was like trying to do the theme, and I thought like I never taught her that.
TV, man.
Like that, he made such an iconic thing that forever is sharks. Forever, do do.
Sharks are attached to that.
That 100%. Like
Yeah.
my 3-year-old who has obviously never seen Jaws, I've never taught her that. She just knows that. Like, and
Yeah.
you just know it now.
Not that it's as big as that.
Yeah.
But seriously, there's kids who've never even seen Indiana Jones going that know da 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 da. Da, you know, but the shark thing I think is the biggest one.
Yeah,
because
like-
you will forever equate that to shark.
Forever, that animal has that song for it.
Which is your favorite Indiana Jones?
What's your favorite Indiana Jones?
Oh, Last
Yeah.
Crusade.
Last fucking Crusade.
Not even close.
Hey, but this is where it gets controversial. I think every one of them gets better. Not Crystal.
Yeah, my favorite is second one.
Crystal.
I hate the second one.
The second one
Temple,
scared me as
Temple
a
of
kid.
Doom is fucking fun.
It just annoys
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I like it a lot.
Yeah, maybe I should watch it again. But
It's-
Hey, watch it with your kids, man.
maybe.
It's fun to watch with kids.
Yeah.
Here's
It's
the
a
thing.
really good
Here's the
kids
thing,
movie,
though.
actually.
Temple of Doom ain't great for, you know, you got a fucking couple annoying people with them. The script isn't like the strongest of the three. That's a director's movie. I know a lot of directors who that movie taught them about what they call parallel action. It's weird to think about, but there weren't a lot of movies before that. Not a lot before that had think of I don't know if you've seen it in a while, but
It's not- it's
the
a while.
last, you know, Eric, the when like kind of the last fights in the temple, like he's fighting the guy on the conveyor belt, and then up there Short Round's fighting the kid with the voodoo doll, and then there kind of weren't a lot of movies to that point that would kind of over here now when you watch like fucking Revenge of the Sith now,
Right.
you've got Obi-Wan and Anakin fighting, and meanwhile you've got
Right.
Yoda fighting Palpatine. But that kind of thing kind of wasn't that common. And Temple of Doom was really good about that. But also, it's just a well-directed movie.
Yeah.
Give it another shot. That movie, I like Temple of Doom. It's a big fucking Disneyland ride. And
Yeah,
of course, it became
that's
one.
true.
That's why it's the most inspiration to the actual ride.
Now,
You know?
the kids, Emma and Beckett, have been watching me play Uncharted lately, and they fucking love it. They're super into it.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like I haven't watched Indiana Jones in a while, but I think they could watch Indiana Jones, right? That's not.
What do you mean?
They're-
What do you mean?
It's not too.
Like for their age.
Yeah, like they wouldn't be too scared or gory or.
I think it's fine. I remember it
9
scaring
and
me as a
10?
kid, but like in a good way.
How old are they?
9 and 10.
They could totally watch.
That's when
Okay.
I saw
You
him.
know,
Yeah.
I think I saw it when I was 8.
The Temple of Doom gets a little
Yeah, with the
hairy.
Hey,
They
Temple
rip
of
his
Doom's the
heart
one that
heart
gets a
out.
little, just the heart thing.
The heart
or
thing
whatever.
scared
It's
me
like
too.
dark and kids are involved.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Temple of
True.
Doom has kids involved in the heart thing.
Yeah.
So that's the one where it's like, maybe you wait, but really, I don't think it's subject matter that they
Yeah.
can handle.
Yeah, and like language-wise, like in Uncharted, they're saying shit, but
They say goddamn and
yeah,
shit
who
a
cares?
couple times.
Who
That's
cares
it.
about
It's no worse than a church.
kids are gonna hear the word shit sometimes? It happens. So
Anything adult in those movies too is so well executed. For those movies are really, I think, work for families because anything adult is said without being said.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, she told me in her sleep.
yeah,
You don't need to.
That's true.
No kid gets that.
Yeah.
Every adult goes, oh fuck, man.
I remember
You know?
being like a little kid and seeing the first one of the first scenes of the first movie, and the guy turns around, he's all the arrows in him, being so fucking scared by that, like holy shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that was like 5.
I was scared by that too.
But yeah, those movies are so good.
But even the kind of scary things that we just mentioned, even still, they're handled so melodramatically.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. It's on the edge of funny.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first saw Temple of Doom, I was a little freaked out by the heart thing, but it was still tolerable because it wasn't done horrifically. It was
Yeah.
like, it's cheesy. You know?
Right.
I remember everything always kind of turns out for Indiana Jones too. So as a kid, you see
True.
like, I don't know, Indy has a smile on his face when he cuts that bridge and all those people fall to the alligators. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seemed like
And
that's
like,
fine.
the face melting and all that stuff, like it's cheesy. That
It was
doesn't look
really
real.
quick too. I always remember as a kid, I'd like be like, "Oh, it's that scene. I want to close my eyes or something," and it would
Yeah.
happen, and then it was gone.
You know what helped me through that movie? I remember being kind of freaked out by Temple of Doom, and I'll never forget what my dad told me when I was a little kid seeing it for the first time. Is I was kind of freaked out, and I was wearing like all those alligators. I was like, "Oh god, are they going to eat somebody?" And my dad was like, "Hey, watch. They're all going to shoot these arrows, and not one's going to hit them. Watch." 300 guys would hit him. This is so fake.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, it was like just that's all I needed to hear. He's
Yeah.
like, you really think all those guys, not one arrow would hit him? 300 arrows at
Yeah.
this one person.
Yeah, trying to explain it to kids, I do that now. It's like, hey, if someone got their hand chopped off in something Becca's watching, and got freaked out. I'm like, Beckett, that was fake. Like Garrett does that stuff for us all
Yeah,
the time,
every day.
and I can tell you how he even does it. Like it's all fake.
Yeah.
So that's
there
I
you
guess
go.
yeah, there you go. So I'll watch them. Let you guys know what they think.
But like we said though, Last Crusade is the best. Last Crusade,
Yeah,
you know,
by
Temple of
far.
Doom, I feel like is a director's movie. Last Crusade is a writer's movie because that script is just set up and payoff and just
Yeah.
anyway.
That is like the funnest movie the entire time. For me, that's not even close. That's the best one.
There you go.
I think 5 will top it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Is
All right.
Shia LaBeouf going to be in 5? Do you think? Are they
even going to touch that? That was
Hey,
all.
hey, honestly, who gives a fuck?
Eric, I will give a fuck if he's not in the movie.
But
Shia
no,
LaBeouf with the least bad part of that movie. There was much worse than him.
I thought there was worse shit in that movie too.
Agreed.
Honestly,
Agreed.
But you know, it's like what we were talking about earlier. I was talking to Eric before we went live today about when people get mad about the Evangelion movie, live action movie, or when there was a Dragon Ball live action movie. Oh fuck, they're gonna fucking kill Dragon Ball. Hey, the Dragon Ball movie came out.
It already exists.
No one cared. It's gone. The things you love are still there, and that's where I'm at with Indiana Jones. I like that they got. Hey, a 5th one's coming out. It's got all the original people, crew, behind the scenes involved. Great, cool. I'm gonna go see it.
And it's not like a prequel. So I
No,
don't
if they
feel
were
like
rebooting it, I
affects-
wouldn't go.
No.
I wouldn't give a shit. But it's
other
all the same people. I'll give it a
movies,
shot. If it sucks, okay, great, fine, all right.
Yeah.
No,
Well, there
I
we go.
don't.
Well, thank you for the call. We're going to hang up now. Whether you
No.
want us to or not, it's happening. But thank you. We'll talk to you
Okay,
later.
see ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.